Welcome back to Leaving Cert Plus. This is a video on how to use the new Casio calculator, specifically focusing on the content on algebra and functions. So we're going to go through two main things. So first of all, I'm just going to show you how to get your answer as a decimal if it came up as a fraction and you're not sure how to get from one to the next. And secondly, we're going to focus on how to use the tables function on this calculator. So first of all, let's deal with the fraction to decimal. So let's just say, maybe 9 divided by 45. You got 1/5 as your answer. But how can I get that as a decimal? In the previous Casio calculator, it was just one click of a button. This time it's a little bit more complicated. You have to hit the format button and then arrow down to decimal, select decimal, and there's your answer as a decimal. Now, what if you wanted your answer to appear as a decimal all the time? You can hit settings, calculator settings, input/output, arrow down once and select the option with decimal as your output. Let's have a look at tables. So what if I wanted to create a graph or draw a graph for the function x squared plus 3x minus 4 within the range of -2, 7? I can easily identify my points by creating a table on the calculator. Let's go across the table. I want to input the function f of x as I have wrote here, x squared plus 3x minus 4. So I'm going to hit tools. I'm going to define f of x. So I'm going to type in x squared plus 3x minus 4. Hit execute now. Next, I want to define my range. So I'm going to hit tools. I'm going to say define or table range. And my range is from -2 to 7. So I'm going to hit shift and minus. There's -2, execute. I'm going to click 7, execute. Step 1 is fine. And then I'm going to hit execute. So now I can see my input is -2 and my output is -6. So that's a point on my graph, -2, -6. And I can fill out all of those points and draw my graph x squared plus 3x minus 4 easily on a page. Next up, let's look at this trigonometry function, 1 plus 2 sine 2x within the range of 0 to 180. So what I'm going to do is just redefine what f of x is and what my range is. I'm going to hit tools again, and I'm just going to enter in different data in each one of these sets. So table range, I'm going to put in from 0 to 180. So I'm going to start at 0, execute, I'm going to end at 180. And my step, I could maybe say 45 degrees. Now I have to redefine what f of x is. So I'm going to hit tools again. I'm going to define f of x. So I'm going to get rid of all of the stuff I already put in. I'm going to put in 1 plus 2 sine, and 2x is my angle. Close my bracket. Hit execute again. And now I can see when my input is 0 degrees, my output is 1. When my input is 45 degrees, my output is 3. Again, I've got loads of points to plot on my graph to sketch the function which I have here at b. Finally, let's have a look at this. We've got a modulus question. So you've got absolute value of x minus 4. That's f of x. And you've got another function g of x, which is 3. It's within the range of -1 to 5. Again, I'm going to edit the information I just put in. So for example, the range, and I'm going to redefine what f of x and this time g of x are. So my range that I care about this time is between -1 and 5. I'm going to start at -1. So shift -1, execute. We've got 5, hit execute again. And my step this time will be 1. So then I want to redefine what f of x is. So my f of x function this time is the absolute value of x minus 4. So let's get rid of this, what I had before. So how do I get the absolute value, those two vertical lines either side? I'm going to hit catalog and this option here. So here's our absolute value. I can enter in x minus 4, hit execute, and then my g of x function, I can define that this time. So tools, define g of x, and that's just equal to 3. And hit execute again. So again, I can plot what the input is and the output as a point. So -1, 5, that's a point on f of x, whereas -1, 3 is a point on g of x. Now g of x obviously is just going to be all 3. It's just a horizontal line across, but your final product there will look something like that.
If you like this video, you'll love our notes. You can get some for free in the link in the description of this video.